はい、皆さん。日本語三々オーナーズの皆さん。これがユニット5、今の、プロジェクトですね。詩です。We're writing another poem. I talked about this in my lesson video just a little earlier, but I like for you to talk about, what is it? 今ですね, which means now. So I preferably like for you to talk about your experiences. Not so much about the news per se, but about your experiences. And I did a video on this already, so most of you should understand this. But it is something of this nature. 家族への影響はどうですか? The impact to you and your family. 何を感じていますか? How are you feeling? 何か得るものはありましたか? Did you gain anything from this? なくしたものはありますか? What did you lose from this experience? 悲しくさせるものは何ですか? What makes you sad? 不安にさせるものは何ですか? What makes you anxious? 喜べることは何ですか? What makes you happy? Or what brings you joy? 毎日何をしていますか? What are you doing every day? And 毎日どんなことを考えていますか? What are you thinking about every day? And I want you to create a poem of 8 lines minimum, maximum 20 lines, underlying the theme, which is now. I like for you to make sure that the poem has a flow. We talked about this when we created a poem last time. And I like for you to aim to include grammatical points covered throughout the year. It's an aim. So if you can't, and if it doesn't flow well, then don't do it. But if you think you can, then give it a try. Be creative. You do not need to follow a prescribed structure. Poetry is flexible. And poem may or may not include words included in this unit. So that is really up to you if you like to include those verbs or not. Now, let's take a look at the examples that I posted. I posted 4 examples. And the first one is 谷川俊太郎さんのありがとうです。このありがとうという詩は、これは小学生の詩です。It is for elementary school students. 読みます。空、ありがとう。今日も私の上にいてくれて。曇っていてもわかるよ。宇宙へと青く広がっているのが。花、ありがとう。今日も咲いていてくれて。明日は散ってしまうかもしれない。でも、匂いも色ももう私の一部。お母さんありがとう。私を産んでくれて。口に出すのは照れくさいから一度っきりしか言わないけれど。でもなんだろう。でも誰だろう。なんだろう。私に私をくれたのは。限りない世界に向かって私はつぶやく。私ありがとう。Now, if you notice, this poem is it's a thank you poem. It's sort of reminiscent of the thank you cards by Jimmy Fallon, right? But he says thank you to the sky for being above me, right? And it says, even if the clouds cover you, I do know that your expanse fills all the way to the universe. Right now it says flowers, thank you. So these are all tangible things that are around us that we take for granted of. Ne? Hana arigato, flowers. Thank you so much for blooming all the time, right? Now, even if you wither, even if the petals do wither, I do know that you have bloomed and that your smell and the colors will stay with me forever. And that's so pretty. So it means that I will never forget you, right? Okasa arigato, thank you, mother. It is so cute how he says, I hate to put this in words because I feel bashful or I'm embarrassed by it, but thank you for giving birth to me. That essentially says thank you for my life, right? It says I'm only going to tell you once, but thank you. And then he says, what is it? I don't even know what it is that I'm thanking for, but who is it that actually gave me? So it's not about the birth, but it's myself, it's my soul, it's my spirit, it's who I am, it's my character. He says, whoever it is that gave me, he says, thank you. To the ends of the earth, I like to thank you. And then finally, he says, thank you, me. So ultimately, it is me that is embracing all of this. It is me that is looking to all of these and appreciating, and it is me who I need to thank the most. And so maybe in this time frame, that is what we really need to do, that we need to look at ourselves and thank ourselves and give ourselves more credit in what we are able to do and how we are able to react. So think about that. Now, next, same author, 谷川俊太郎、生きるですね。This is the poem that I read to you in class. And I also felt that this was relevant to what we're doing now. And this is to live, right? What is it to be living? Because when we're home, stuck here, doing the same thing every day, not seeing friends, feels like we're really not alive. But are we? I think we are. And what is it that allows us to know that we are alive? And I like for you to think about that. And this person did exactly that. 生きているということは、今生きているということ。それは喉が渇くということ。Right? That means I'm alive because I know, because I get thirsty. 木漏れ日が眩しいということ。I can feel the brightness of the sun. ふっとあるメロディーを思い出すということ。In a blink of a moment, all of a sudden you remember this tune. くしゃみをすること。Something bothers your nose, it gets itchy and you sneeze. あなたと手をつなぐこと。Hold your hands. You might not be able to hold your friend's hands or your boyfriend or your girlfriend's, but you are with your family members and their warmth might actually mean that you're alive. 生きているということ。今生きているということ。それはミニスカート。Remember how I said that I like that part? ミニスカートね。Because remember how I told you, why do you wear a mini skirt? Is it to impress other people? Is it for confidence? Now, if you remember me mentioning this to you, when this poem was created, mini scatto wasn't in thing. It was the token of femininity. It was a symbol of power, strength, and confidence. And it was really just a powerful message that women were sending. And that is life, right? Planetarium, planetarium. Johann Strauss, he's a composer, beautiful composer. Picasso, Alpes, the mountains. All of these things are all something that makes him know that he is alive. すべての美しいものに出会うということ、そして隠された悪を注意深く拒むこと。And that's probably the essence of this poem. What is it to be alive? Is to meet everything, to see everything, surrounding yourself with things that are beautiful, and to know what is evil, and to be careful, to be cautious in dealing with evil. And everything else. So being able to cry, laugh, showing anger, being free, all of those mean life to this person. And when you hear a dog bark, knowing that the earth is still rotating, and then you know that in somewhere there's a boy, there's a girl, there's a baby that is, just born, maybe, and a soldier is injured in a different part of this world, and there's a swing that is swinging that was just being used by a child just down the street. All of these mean life. And life, being alive, which is what equates to 命ですね. So it's a beautiful poem. I like it. I hope you do too. Now, this is another poem. It's more like a message. It's more like a letter, but it's by Kusama Yayoi-san. If you know this person, she has done a lot of installations, even in LA. There's one at the Broad. If you know I forget the installation, but it's about the lights. You walk into a small room with all these lights with a mirror. So many people have posted on Instagram. I'm sure you've seen it, but that is done by Kusama Yayoi-san. And she's also known for a lot of dots. She likes doing installations with red and white dots. But she has wrote a very powerful poem. 我々の念願の彼方に輝く絶大なる希望をいつも願ってやまない。その光こそ来たれ。それは我々が待ち望む大いなる宇宙の輝きである。人々が暗黒の世界に退けられてしまっている今こそ、宇宙の中で広がった我々の希望の極地に神を来たれ。最愛の人間たちの一人一人、その歴史の中で、今こそ我々の魂への愛の参加を求めていこう。この歴史的な脅威の中に刹那に輝いた素晴らしい未来を歌い上げたいと思わないか。最高！今こそすべての人々の最愛の人類愛と努力で乗り越えて平和を呼び寄せたいと願っている。そして愛のために呼び寄せた我々の願いを叶えたい。不幸を乗り越えるための勝負の時は今やってきた。我々の前に立ちはだかった新型コロナウイルスよ。地上から消えてゆけ。我々で戦ってやる。この計り知れない魔物と戦ってやる。世界中の人々よ、今こそ、この時こそすべての人類が立ち上がってほしい。そして、すでに戦っている人々へありがとうと言いたい。There's a lot of words on this poem that might be useful for you. Hope, light, darkness, God, history, love, spirit, humanity, strength, to overcome, peace, to fight novel coronavirus, to fight evil, human, all of these words, worldwide, right? All of these words are useful for you. So take a look. Make sure you read the translation. And lastly, I have a song for you to take a look at. And it is titled Sotsugyou. Sotsugyou means graduation. And this song was wrote right when Japan was undergoing school closure, which was in February or to March. And we went off on school closure probably 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks after they did, or maybe 3 weeks actually, because I remember talking to you guys about it in class. But this poem is about how many days have we spent together since that day, right? あの日からどれだけの時をここで重ねてきただろう. It's a very subtle but strong poem or song. It's about that first day that we gathered together in the same classroom and we saw the rain and we were all so uncomfortable and awkward with one another. But eventually, as we grew closer to each other, there were a lot of things that happened. If I remember those moments, my eyes overflow, meaning my tears overflow. I begin to cry. And that fight that we had, right? I'm sorry that I wasn't able to realize that the reason why we fought was because you were being so kind to me. And I took for granted of that. And I wasn't even able to realize that that was the point, that you were trying to look out for me, that you were trying to help me. And so it says, now that we are done with this school year, I hold my album, my yearbook, and I leave this room. But I continue to look back to wonder that I may have forgotten something, but I haven't. I know I never left anything behind, but I feel like I have forgotten something. Right? And it says again, I continue to remember all of those sceneries and the moments that we shared together. And again, I continue to think and I begin to cry. But that fight that we had, it was your kindness that allowed us that ended us up in a fight. Now it says you were right next to me, fooling around, but that you who had always fooled around next to me, you're looking down and you're shrugging your shoulder, you're swaying, and you said to me, let's meet again. And I understand, or maybe it's going to take us a lifetime, or maybe it'll take us all the way to adulthood to realize that graduation is not a forever goodbye, but it is just a start. And until that day, we realize that graduation is not the farewell. Let's continue to press on for our future. And so it says, we'll walk, we'll stumble, we'll look back, but we know surely, we're going to meet again soon. And so that's the song. And I highlighted some of the words that might be helpful for you. So listen to the song. I posted the YouTube link. It's a really cute song. And so I hope you can enjoy that. I didn't make too many annotations, but more than annotations, I think, and I was going to do a lot of grammatical annotations, but I came to realize what's more important is for you to come up with your own poem on your own with your own style, but maybe just helping you get some of these vocabulary words out would be helpful. So have fun with it, and let me know if you have any questions, okay? Bye-bye.